Okay, you guys, I'm going to make this little project as quick as possible. So I have had this little box. It looks like it's some kind of a jewelry box. Not really sure. It looks like it has little hooks inside. You can hang stuff. So I'm not exactly really sure what it's for because the shelves on the inside, they're kind of slanted. They're kind of weird. But anyway, I've had this box forever and I don't even remember where I got it from. But it's been sitting here in my living room and I'm like, I need to get rid of this. Like, this is just an eyesore. Just pick it up and paint it. Do something with it so you can stick it in your booth. So guys, this is what I did. I had to get this thing a little cleaned up. So after taking a rag to this and trying to get the front of it all cleaned of whatever was on the front, there was something on there that I just could not get off. But I knew that I was putting a lot of texture into this paint, so it really wasn't going to matter because that little stain was not going to come through. So I put some plaster of Paris in my chalk paint. So once I get my chalk paint to the right consistency, which is pretty darn thick, let me tell you, because I wanted this to kind of resemble stone. So I am just going to go all over this box with this paint. And I used this little dauber brush, which made it so much easier and it gave it so much more texture. Okay, so I'm not going to lie to you guys. This was a long time to do. It took me quite a few coats to get this all painted. The outside was a lot easier to do because the paint had a lot of texture in it, so it covered a little bit better. But when it came to the inside, I didn't want to texture the inside of it, so I just used the paint, obviously without the texture. For these little pieces around these magnetic closures on the door, I couldn't pull them out, so I had to paint around them. And that is me, yes, with a big, huge dauber trying to carefully paint around something so tiny. I do go back in later on with my little tiny detail brush. And now, guys, I have been getting these canvases off of Temu. These canvases are amazing. I love them. So this one fit perfect on the front of this box. I was just sitting here trying to decide what I was going to use to adhere this canvas to the front of my box to make it stay. So I decided to go in with some good old Aleene's tacky glue. I have just recently purchased a bunch of these because they went on clearance and I got them for like $1.50. And so I have a lot of tacky glue. And I figured Mod Podge was just going to be too runny. I needed something that was going to stick better and make that canvas stick to the front of that box. And I knew the Aleene's tacky glue, hence the name tacky. I knew that was going to work just perfect. All right, so I'm going in thick with this Aleene's tacky glue. It is very thick, very tacky, and it was, not going to lie, it was kind of hard to spread onto this canvas, but I definitely made it work. So this was a little bit of a challenge, but in the end, it worked out perfect. I just had to get my little jar of paint there and hold one of the corners down. It kept wanting to flip up. And that's the only problem that I really had with putting this canvas on this box. Maybe next time I shouldn't texture the front where I wanted to put the canvas, but that canvas was literally just a last minute decision. I saw it sitting there and I knew that it would be perfect. And I am not using my sweatshirt. You guys didn't see that. Anyway, now I'm just getting my little scraper tool and just going over the whole picture. Not enough. I had to put a little bit more glue in the corners to really hold that down. And I just go over the whole entire thing, make sure all the glue comes out to the edges. There's no bubbles. And look at that. Isn't she cute? Oh no, we're not done here though, guys, because I decide that I'm going to go around that entire picture with some jute twine. So you can see right there, I had the Dollar Tree twine, and that was just too little. It was too thin. So I pulled out some thicker yarn that I had. And now here I am finishing the inside of the box. You guys, this box took me like 3 days to paint. And it is the last day. I just got done working on it right now. And so I'm going around all those little hooks right there as carefully as I can with my tiny little brush. I know I probably could have unscrewed those hooks and taken them out, but I just didn't want to deal with it. So I just decided to go in and be really careful. And if I got any paint on there, it was very easy just to rub off with a baby wipe or a wet paper towel.
Possibly our driver injured, got confused, wandered into the woods. I just thought to investigate.
Blood here. Here too.
All right, guys. Well, you know what time it is. It is time for distressing. There's my little chip brush. I'm reaching for my wax. This item will not be complete until it is distressed. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to go around with my little chippy brush, and I'm just going to distress up just the sides, just to give it a little bit more dimension, make it not so, it's not stark white because it's ivory, but still. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I'm just going to distress the rest of it. So make sure if you guys like today's video, you guys give me a big thumbs up, you share this video with anybody who might like some Highland cows. Oh, this one, she turned out so cute. Look at her. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.